Alright, so what is your simple strategy to destroy doubt and beat your haters? It is to be able to argue against yourself and your own viewpoints and standpoints and conclusions better than the opposition can argue against you. Because as soon as you can argue against yourself, you are one, understanding and creating counter arguments for when the opposition can argue against you, and two, when you purposely seek to disprove yourself, you are subsequently finding the truth and finding truth hoods within your own cause or champion or viewpoint. Because as soon as you can understand the truth and cut through the sinew and cut through the lies or the bias or the propaganda from either side, you can then find and define the truth of the situation or the truth of the conclusion or whatever it is you want to champion. And when you argue against yourself better than the opposition can, it means that all the counter arguments that they have against you, or the flaws, or the disadvantages, or whatever that may be encompassed by your belief, you can fully understand and argue against it, and or sometimes even justify it. Or as you become to argue against yourself, you understand the flaws with your cause, your standpoints and viewpoints, and you start to realize what's wrong with it and what you need to do or change or correct your behavior or attitude. Because truth and facts always find a way, and as soon as you start to look for them, you will start to find them. So the number one way to defeat haters and destroy self-doubt is to argue against yourself. When you can argue against yourself, you are creating self-confidence that what you have is truthful or accurate or the proper way. Because as soon as you can figure out both sides of your viewpoint or on what you're championing, as soon as you understand both sides of it, you can see the both positive and the negative of it. And then when you see both things empirically, you can then say whether or not, conclusively as well, if this viewpoint is right, if this viewpoint is truthful or accurate or logical or whatever. Argue against yourself in order to strengthen your conviction on a certain cause. That is how you defeat haters, and that is how you destroy doubt. How cool is that? Subscribe for more. Much more stuff on the way. Much more cool stuff on the way. I'll see you soon.